Have you guys ever seen an anime like this, which is called C3, or based on something I think it's called Cube, Curse, and Curious? I do believe that's what's the name of the anime. The one thing I definitely do want to talk about this anime of episode one. Just like I said for. Have you guys ever thought about dropping episode one? That's what I first thought. That's what I first thought. I said, I'm not going to do this anymore. I was tempted to drop this episode because certain aspects based on the anime and stuff like that, and it was just based on the female protagonist based on this anime. So I don't know what the anime is really all about. I really do not know. I know some things or something like that, but the point I'm trying to get here is that is that he finds this girl or something like that. I don't know. Maybe she's an alien or something like that, and she belongs to this big big box cube or something like that. Maybe she was born inside the box or something like that. I really do not know, or maybe we just don't know about her family or anything like that. We don't know like where she come from or anything like that. Did she come from outer space or maybe or not? Even though she's basically in a human form, that's all space that she really actually is. I do like the voice actor. I do love the voice actor. The voice actor is so perfect with her because you could just tell that the voice actor and the character of Fear, it just aligned so great. It really did. I was very impressed with the voice actor very in this anime, and I really was and stuff like that. And I was just basically just kind of like wondering. I don't know what was that box was all about, even though the box was talking to itself. Talks to himself, but even though it was a girl basically inside the box and stuff like that, and somehow he hit a button and there it was. Even though he saw her, he saw her that she was in the kitchen, she was eating some cookies that she just wanted cookies. But then like all of a sudden, then she like accusing the main MC character being a MC character being a pervert and stuff like that, all that other stuff, and that's what it really got on my nerves and stuff like that. And I said, like, yeah, I'm gonna drop this. I said I don't like the worst in space where it's going. But then I just like, I think it started toning down a little bit. And I said, maybe I should continue to watch this. So basically, that's basically what I did. I continued to watch this, and I was just so blown away of this episode one. I was like, the first half of the episode was just not to my liking. But however, the second half of this episode was just really brings you in. It really just makes you think like who's this girl really actually is, or where she came from, or whatever it is. Even though that the MC character basically in this anime, his father gave him this or something, gave him this. Now I don't know if he was to open the box, or maybe he was not supposed to open it, or maybe he shouldn't, maybe he should not do it because if you find a person that has an alien, like now I'm serious, like if you were to find an alien that you have something. Then yeah, there are gonna be government officials gonna be knocking on your door and probably gonna say, oh, you have something that we need to check on. We need to ask you some questions. And usually that's sometimes that would happen because if the U.S. may think like, oh yeah, you were being exposed to this, being exposed to that. We need to take you so we can do scientific experiments. It kind of reminds me of Charlotte because just like what happened to I can't remember her name. I think it was you or something like that. I do believe I do believe that's her name. She's the girl with the gray hair and stuff like that. And it just seemed to me, like her brother couldn't control himself because he has all these powers and that he's. I mean, I'm not saying he's dense or anything like that. I'm not saying that, but even though he just could not control his emotions, he gets these violent outbursts and stuff like that. Even though that's his sister and stuff. And I think the reason why she did that because she doesn't want her brother being pulled in by the government so they can do scientific experiments on him and stuff like that. Even though I know the government does have top secret information and stuff like that, basically around the world or whatever is basically was happening and stuff like that. And the reason I'm saying it is because just take a sense, for instance, of Area 51. Okay, I know this may sounds kind of silly, but if they tell you not to go in the area, they'll probably turn you back and say you need to go back that way because they don't want you nowhere near that base because we don't know what's inside Area 51. And I know some movies do know exactly, but I'm just saying, I'm just giving that as a reference because And the thing about this, I think the girl's name is Fear. I don't know why they name her Fear. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't know. And just by judging by the strength that she has, it seems like she has like this superhuman strength. Like Superman. That's what it feels like. I think she can fly also well too. Fly also well too. But I'm just really just quite shocked, like how much of a strength that she really does have and stuff like that. One thing I am worried about in this anime is in this anime, the one thing I really am worried about, because if she were to be more exposed going outside, then there's going to be some people who are going to be spying on her and may want to kidnap her because maybe they want to do scientific experiments on her. Because if that were to happen, then the MC character will have to try to find a way where he can rescue her and stuff like that, where he can rescue her. Now, I also find this also kind of odd, also well too, because this is just my own opinion. I'm not saying this is a bad thing or anything like that, but this is something very, very new. I never seen before in an anime like this. Because when she's like wandering around in the towns and stuff, she doesn't have any money or anything like that. And basically, she got to know that these old folks here basically, in around the city, because they know who's the MC character, where they what he actually he does and stuff like that. They know who his father is and stuff like that, until they found that like Fear was like telling them, they're like, I don't want you guys messing with me, leave me alone. I want to do things on my own. It seems like that she's a very independent person. That's what it feels to me. That she doesn't want nobody helping her, right, or nobody helping her at all. But even though I wish she would just like tone down, not just like get those outbursts and say like, I don't want you to help me, or anything like that, or anything like that. I'd rather do things on my own. But however, I think the reason why she's saying it is because like I said before, she wants to be independent. Maybe there's something that we don't know. Maybe she is like that or stuff like that. But I wish she would just tone down to some of the people, strangers, based around the city. That I mean, they're not trying to do anything to her, but they're just trying to help her out. And even though that's basically what they're just trying to do, and stuff like that, and they're not doing anything bad or anything like that, but they're just looking out for her. That's just a common thing that people really actually do. Help customers out like that. You want a cookie, you want a drink, or whatever maybe it's that. But if they were to find somebody like wandering around, and then I mean they will probably just call the police and say like, we need your help and stuff like that. This person has got lost and stuff like that. We don't know what's going on with that. And usually the cops will just basically just help them out and take them out where they need to go and stuff like that. But like I said, I'm very, very worried because of the fact, to me, is that I'm hoping that she does not get kidnapped. I'm hoping that she really does not, because that will seem very, very sad, because I really don't want to see that flashback in Charlotte where her brother, he got scientific experiments also well too. And what they did to her brother was wrong. And it really was. And I was very, very upset about that. And it really was. It's kind of like the X-Men of the basically the series of the movies, and it's kind of similar to that. But I'm really kind of curious that Fear. I wonder if she has other friends that maybe are like her, or maybe not, So yeah, I'm hoping that this anime is not going to be full of straight, slice of life. I hope not, because I really want to see some. I really want to see some really good scenes basically in this anime that can address some of the things, like who she really actually is. What is she really actually? Is she human, or maybe not? So we really don't even know. So yeah. But yeah, okay. So, anyways, that's the end of this rant, not rant, but of this episode one review. So yeah. Anyways, since I know I'll see you guys there. Take care. Hope you guys have a day. Don't forget to subscribe. Please consider subscribing. Please hit the like button, give me a thumbs up, and please hit the notification bell also too, so let me know you guys watch my videos. And please leave me comments below. Anyways, I love you guys. Take care. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Take care. God bless. Remember, just love me. I love you guys. Please save. And remember, stay blessed. Love you guys. Take care.